What's up guys, Pope here for a new series of Minecraft. Now, if you remember, I recently disbanded my other Let's Play series, my Fun and Games series, just because of the 1.5 update. It did not take place in the Nether, so I couldn't do like the Nether quartz and stuff like that I really wanted to get into. And in order to make the daylight sensors and stuff like that, I needed to have Nether quartz. So I made the decision to actually shut down the Fun and Games series and start up a new series. Now I'm going to call this series will be called To the End, because at the end of this one I will end this series because I killed the dragon. So you can count on that, guys. Let's turn the bonus chest off. Or on, excuse me, and we will name the seed I tell you what, we will call it Lions, because I've had somewhat of a good a good experience with the lion seed, and so I wanted to put the S on the end, see what I can figure out through that. So with that said, let us jump into it and see what the Minecraft gods have given us. It does not look too different from Lion itself. However, there are still some differentiates. There's still some things different. I had to bring out my Kung Fu Southern for a few. I'll tell you what, we will go over here and let's see if we can find us something productive to do over on this side. Now, in this series, this will be my my main series. I'm going to call this this is going to be my base of operation as far as gameplay, anything like that. This is going to be the series that I look forward to doing episodes for, and I'm not going to stray too far away from this because this is going to be my base of operation in this green area. The only other one that I'll actually consider doing something in is the snow biome. I really like the snow biomes. Trees, not to mention their what is it, I just like the snow covered everything, a little bit of it. So let's go ahead and we'll cut down this tree as much as possible. And then we will set up a shop at some point. So, I will be starting up a Tekkit series as well. That's going to be my secondary series to this one. But that's really about the biggest news, other than this series right here being our Takeoff series. It's going to be the main one. If you have any ideas on what you'd like to see me build in this one, I will definitely be doing that. I'm contemplating doing a hardcore series, but at the same time, the hardcore series are pretty difficult if you've never done one before. Whether you're single player, multiplayer, anything like that, in a hardcore series, when you or in a hardcore map period, when you die, you're done. Like, there's no respawn, there's no getting back into it. So let's say I do 2 episodes and all of a sudden I get killed by a creeper. That's not gonna be good at all, because let's say I have this great extravagant build in this map and it's all gone because I can't get back into it. So I'm tempted to do one, but at the same time, I really don't think my PvE skills are where they need to be able to actually do something of that magnitude. Now, with that said, I do want to eventually get to where I do a hardcore series. My buddy Bullington at Bullington Presents has been doing his, and he seems to be doing okay, and his PvE skills are a little bit better than mine. If you've ever watched my episodes, I do die once or twice until I finally get a good base on what I need to be doing and how to do this. And once I have things pretty well lit up, you don't really see me die off too much. Now, with that said, the skeletons have gotten a little bit stronger with the 1.5 update. They're not stronger, but they do shoot a lot faster. So that is something to keep in mind whenever you are battling the forces of evil. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm gonna put my house over here. So let us get to work on that. This looks like a good little area right here. Now this actually is not too bad of a seed. It's pretty well flat in this little area that you start off, and that's very comforting. So, there we go. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and clear this all off real quick. And then we'll build our little shanty for our living quarters for the night. And then in the morning, we should be well enough taken care of as far as food source, because there is a good little bit of food source in this area. Plus it gives me a lot of farmland area, and it all comes into play once you do eventually get to where you need to be. But for right now, let's go ahead and just build our... Alright, that's wrong. There we go, okay. Alright, so this series I am going to do just a little bit of off-camera work, like in my other series. If I can ever get my Tekkit, I've tried to record my Tekkit series at least 5 or 6 times now, and nothing seems to work. I had one series going pretty good with it until I realized that it didn't have all the features that I wanted in the series. If you guys know anything about me and how I like to play, I like easy ways to do things, but at the same time I'm gonna be the one that goes and tries. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and spawn myself in 900 of something just because it's easy. I still want to work at Minecraft, because the more you do it legit, the more the better you get at the game, and that's what I want my overall experience in the game to be. And if I can do that in any way, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. The better I can be, then the better the better experience I can give you guys. Alright, so let's see if we can find ourselves some sheep. I think I saw some over this way. And if I can find a sheep, then I can get some wool and just go ahead and make myself a bed, and then I won't have to worry too much about actually living through the there's a bunch of sheep right here. Actually living through the night. I can just go ahead and skip ahead of that part. There we go. There's one. There's two, and we need one more. 3. Awesome. Now, I do have enough planks, and let's go ahead and go make our bed. And as the sun sets, we should be just about ready to go to sleep and live through the night. You see those nice hop skills? They're pretty sick. Pretty killer. Alright, so there's our bed. I can only sleep at night. There we go. Eat me an apple while I wait for the sun to set. Alright. Now I do want to give a big shout out to a couple of Minecrafters that are turning into some pretty good fans of mine. Hunter Howe and JC. You guys keep on watching, and I hope these videos make you a better Minecrafter, as your fanship has made me a better YouTuber. So big shout out to those guys, and we should be ready to sleep. Now I'm not making any promises right yet, just because I don't really know 100% if I want to do it. But I am looking at possibly doing a subscriber shout out, call out during videos every few episodes. That may happen, but I want to make the regulations now. In order to actually be eligible, you need to be subscribed to me, comment not too fairly often, but at least enough, and then also checking me out sometimes on Twitter. And I'll make the Twitter pretty much optional, just because it's not really that much to do with my YouTube series. But I want to be able to reward you guys, because again, without you guys, I wouldn't have views, period. So I want to give you guys something, and I'll be thinking of actual prizes to be able to give out and do that kind of stuff. So look for that, and yeah. So let's go ahead and make me a cobble pickaxe or a stone pickaxe, because we have some iron down there. There we go. And I'm gonna need another couple pieces of stone. So let's get that going. And here we go. Boom, nice. Alright. And I actually am pretty excited about the 100% availability of these 1.5 what am I thinking? Updates availabilities. This is actually the first time I've been able to play with every bit of the 1.5 stuff. With my Fun and Game series, I only had really what basic stuff they had as far as things like just in this world. The Nether stuff was completely out of the question, but I now have access to it, and I am greatly going to enjoy it. Now, I think in the next episode, which I'm going to be cutting this here pretty soon, but in the next episode, I do want to kind of scour into the desert and see what I can find in there. If I can possibly find a desert temple, that'll give me the somewhat hopeful abilities to get a some TNT number one, but some diamonds. There is a small possibility to find diamonds in those things, and I'll take a small opportunity over no opportunity any day. So I'll definitely be looking for those. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do a little bit of work around here. Finally get my my mine all the way down to my level 13 cap. But yeah, that's gonna be this episode, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you enjoyed this series. Again, leave a comment below on what you'd like to see me build, and possibly leave a comment on just how you're enjoying these series, if you're enjoying these series at all. But that's going to be that, guys. Check me out on Twitter at thepope890, guys. But for To The End series, I'll come up with some kind of better catchphrase, but for my To The End series, my name is thepope890, guys. This has been my episode. Thank you for watching. Peace.